fair to say that trading isn't for everyone. There is times where I would spend maybe 15-20 minutes trying to work on a method only to not get a single player. And that means that I've spent 15-20 minutes where I managed to make absolutely nothing. That could have been better spent going through squad battles, going through FUTChamps, going through division rivals, where you're guaranteed to make coins at the end of the match no matter what. But today I have got a method which has never ever failed me. This is a method for the types of players that have a low budget, players that are just lazy players and can't be bothered to trade, or even players that want to spend their time elsewhere but still want to make some coins from trading. This is one of those trader methods that can help you no matter what your situation is. So let's just get straight into it. First off, you do need a couple thousand coins. If you haven't got a couple thousand coins, then I do suggest that you just go through some of the matches. That way you're able to get 500 coins per match at least, and that's when you're good to start this method. Just like most methods though, the more coins you have, the better, because you can bid on more things. And this is all you really need. And with the method itself, because of how simple it is, there is an infinite amount of ways that you can do this. But I will show you a couple ways, and then it's up to you to go and find other ways that you can use this method to go and make you some more coins. The first way is by looking at common gold players. And this is probably one of the best areas in which you can start. In the past couple of days, whilst trying to get footage for this method, there's been situations where I've doubled my coins very easily. And with this type of method, common gold players are typically cheaper, and there's a higher chance that you can make more coins per deal, but it's likely that they'll take a lot longer to sell. So with this, the first thing you need to do is by getting a player. And how I normally do this is set quality to common gold, minimum bid price at 350 and max bid price at 550. This just narrows down common gold players that are not expensive but still have other players interested in them. What you'll find is the players that do have bids on them have a much higher buy now. From here, all you need to do is look at players that have bids on. If they have a bid, it means that specific player has some value, and probably means they have a much higher buy now. Once you find a player that has a bid on, which should not take too long, you should be able to find this on the first page. Now it's actually time to research into this player a bit more. All we really need to find out is its minimum buy now, the price in which we can sell it on for later. For the sake of this video, I found a player called Tyler Adams who plays in the Bundesliga. Tyler Adams' minimum buy now was 850 coins. And I found this out by just increasing or lowering the max buy now price until there was only one page of this specific player. So with the sell price of 850 coins, this means with 5% EA tax, I need to at least get this player for 800 coins to make a profit. Now, if I did get it for exactly 800 coins and sell it for 850 coins, it would only be a 7 coin profit. And I want to be making a lot more on that, and I'm sure you do too. This is where you go back to the search, remove the buy now option, take a couple hundred coins away from the minimum buy now, and this is what you set as your maximum bid. So in this example for Tyler Adams, the minimum buy now was 850 coins, and I decided that I wanted to be extremely ambitious and double my coins. So I took 400 coins off that price and set the maximum bid at 450 coins. It's then just as simple as bidding on everything that is under that price. You won't get every single player, but for the players that you do get, you will be doubling your coins. It might go without saying, but if I was to be bidding a higher amount on each player, I would have got more to sell on, but I would be making less profit per card. It comes down to finding the right balance and what works for you. Now, I wanted to double my coins, so that's why I set the price of what it is. But if you do just want to make a couple hundred coins and get a lot more of them, then you can do that as well. Worst case scenario, if I bidded on all these players and I didn't get a single one, I would have increased the price next time around, and I would have been happy to go all the way up to 750 coins. But as said, it comes down to what you feel comfortable with. Something worth noting, it's best to find players that expire in just a couple minutes or even seconds. If you search the maximum bid you're looking to make and the first player is 10+ minutes away from expiring, I would recommend just finding a completely different player. This normally means that someone else is looking at this player, or this player has so much interest in bidding that it's just not worth the time. The best players are the ones that have a whole first page expiring in less than 5 minutes. This is the gold mine for coins because it means that player has an undiscovered low bid price, but a much higher buy now price. This is what we managed to get with Tyler Adams. I managed to bid anywhere between 350 coins to 450 coins, and I managed to actually get them and sell them on for 850 coins, giving me a very decent amount of profit when I had a very low budget at the time. And this is pretty much the method, and you can do it with anything within the game. If you don't want to look at common golds and you want to look at rare players, then you could do that as well. It's the exact same thing, except you need to go and change the prices of what you're willing to spend. So at the beginning, if you haven't got a player in mind, you need to research. This time you're going to set the quality to rare gold. The minimum bid price is going to be 650 and the max bid price is going to be 950. Through doing this method for quite some time, this seems to be the best price. Yet again, you just want to go through and find a player that has a bid on. Once you've done that, you can go back to the search to find the minimum buy now. Whatever the price is, take a couple hundred coins off. This is the maximum bid price amount that you're going to pay. Now you just go and bid on everything you see. For the examples for rare golds, I was bidding on two different players, Danilo Pereira and also Pablo Sarabia. I was bidding on both these players for 700 coins and selling them for 950 coins, giving me just over 200 coins profit per sell after the EA tax. Now that does not sound like a lot. 200 coins is next to nothing. You might as well just go and play any type of game within FIFA and make anywhere between 500 to 700 coins. But the thing here is that I got a lot of them. With rare players, you make less coins per card, but you're able to get a lot of those cards to give you a lot of profit. So I would bid on 50 and that would always give me around 20 players every 20 minutes. Once those players were sold on, that would give me just over 4,000 coins profit. The reason it is 20 minutes is because that's what it takes for me to play a squad battles game. So I would bid up to the 20-minute mark for the players, get a max of 50 players in my watch list with player bids, go and play a squad battles game or an online game, and that will give me 500 coins. I will then go into the menu, go over to my transfer targets, list every single player that I managed to get for the minimum buy now for that specific player, go through this method again, bid on as many players as possible, going up to the 20-minute mark. As soon as that's done, play another game, and it's just rinse and repeat. Very, very simple stuff. You don't need hardly any coins whatsoever apart from the coins to bid on the players, and it takes next to no time whatsoever. This is all you have to do, and it can be done with any type of player. If you really want, you can even do it with club items such as kits and badges. There's a lot of club items that go for the minimum. We're talking 150 coins bid with a buy now of 200 coins, and no one is bidding or buying these items. You must avoid these, but look at items that sell for at least 250 coins and above. You can easily put in bids. The good thing about these type of items is that you can win 99% of what you're bidding on. The problem is that it takes a long time to sell. Now, just for the sake of this video and just to show you that you can do it, I did go through the popular badges in the Premier League. I looked at Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City and Tottenham. I won most of these items with very low bids, listed them a couple hundred coins higher than what I bought them for, and I would only sell around about 2 or 4 per hour. It took a very long time and a lot of relisting to get these items to sell, but they do sell eventually. So you can even use club items if you want. Once you do this a few times with different items, you get used to what works and what doesn't work. So personally, I know Tyler Adams is a very good one to look at, where I can potentially double my coins if I look at it at the right time of day and there's no SBCs inflating the price. It's the same with Danilo Pereira and Pablo Sarabia. You yourself will find specific players that always do well, and you can just cut out the research at the beginning and just bid on the players that you know you're going to make money on. The last thing that I want to say with this is just be careful with the SBCs. SBCs do inflate player prices, so there are times when this can work for you or work against you. If you bid on a player which is the lowest moment and then an SBC comes out which inflates that price, you can make a lot of coins. There was times when I had Danilo Pereira in my watch list ready to be listed on a transfer market, SBC comes out which inflates that price and pushes them over 1,000 coins each, and I managed to get them for around 700 coins, giving me even more profit. This also means you need to be careful in the other way. Make sure you're bidding on players at the lowest point and not the inflated price after an SBC has just been released. Typically, a rule of thumb is if these rare golds are going above 1,000 coins, then it's most likely an SBC has been released which has inflated the price, in which that's when you would just stay away from it. Maybe focus on some other methods which you can find here on the channel. If it's less than 1,000 coins, then by all means, go and bid on as many as possible. But anyway guys, that is the FIFA 21 trading method. This is something for those that are just starting to get into trading, get into the hang of actually buying and selling players and get more comfortable with it. Maybe for those that do want to focus on other things within the game but still want to make coins from trading, or for players that are just extremely lazy or have other things to do. What I tend to do is bid on as many players as possible, put my controller down and actually do some editing for videos. Once 20 minutes have passed, I go back onto my console, see the players that I found, list them, and then bid again, only to wait another 20 minutes by editing videos again. You could just keep on doing this as a loop, but for whatever it is you're wanting to do. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.